Now the other one is underneath this rock. He claimed this whole rock as his territory. He's all black in color, and I believe that just shows how smart he is, because in this tank we have the dark substrate, we have the black background, and this fish is all black because it's better camouflage. This is kind of like if you ever saw Jurassic World, they made that smart dinosaur that was just outsmarting everybody. He was able to camouflage with all his situations. I believe I have a similar situation with this guy. So that clip was from February, back when he was living inside my 125-gallon aquarium. I currently have him living inside this here 55-gallon, and the scene is pretty different. We have a lighter substrate. If you look at the rocks, we have brighter rocks. These rocks have beige, brown, greens. We have the green plants. We have a lot of driftwood in this aquarium. And notice how this guy camouflages in his setup. I love how the same colors that you can find on this here rock, you can find on this fish. But yeah, this little guy reminds me so much of that dinosaur, the Indominus Rex. The way he camouflages, even the way he looks, he has the same color scales as that dinosaur, same color eyes. He's kind of far back, so I won't be able to get close enough, but he does have some pretty sharp teeth. He's only about 3 inches, and he has some pretty sharp teeth. So because I find him to be so similar to that dinosaur, this guy's name is going to be Indominus. Now, if this is your first time seeing this fish is a hybrid between a jaguar cichlid and a dovie cichlid. His mother was a dovie, his father was a jaguar. Dovies are some of the largest growing cichlids in the world, and they are also some of the most aggressive cichlids, if not the most aggressive cichlid in the world. And jaguars are right behind them. They get pretty big as well, and they are also pretty nasty. Now, I bought this guy hoping that he would just be a nice fish to keep alone. So far, he definitely has to be kept alone. I kept him before in a community aquarium, and this guy was literally ripping fish in half. So now he's down here by himself. Well, not completely by himself. I do have in his tank some plecos, but he's mainly aggressive towards fish that are competitive. And the plecos, they are bottom feeders, so he really doesn't find them as a threat as of now. Now with this fish, because he is a hybrid, there's no guarantee of how he'll end up. I don't know how this fish is going to look, and I don't know his behavior. Well, I can kind of predict that he's going to be insanely aggressive towards other fish, but in terms of personality towards me, all of it is a guess. I don't know if he's going to become more like a dovie, more like a jaguar, or just a completely new fish in general. Also, I don't know how big this fish is going to get. He could be the same size as a jaguar, he could be the same size as a dovie, he could exceed their size, he could be smaller. I'm hoping that he stays between the size, so maybe I could get maybe 24 inches, because then I can house him long term. If he gets bigger, I may not be able to keep him unless I get like a large, extremely large aquarium. For now, I have him living inside this 55-gallon aquarium, and eventually I'll put him inside a 125-gallon aquarium, regardless of his size when I'm ready, because I'm getting ready to move some aquariums around down here in the fish room. So eventually, when I make my changes, regardless of how big this guy is, he's going in a 125 by himself, and then eventually he's going to end up in my 210-gallon aquarium. Now, so far this fish has associated me with food, so whenever I come around, he's in front of the glass, as you see. Look at that tooth. But yeah, this guy, whenever I stick my finger in the tank, comes right to it. And the crazy thing is, he just ate a worm, and look how fat his stomach is. Extremely fat. So this guy definitely wants to grow. He's going to grow big. And yes, a gamble. I don't know what I'm going to get from this fish, but definitely he's a beast. So yeah, this guy is trying to become one of my favorite fish. Look at this. From this angle, he kind of looks like a dovie with all those spots. Sometimes he looks like a dovie, sometimes he looks like a jaguar. But yeah, he's definitely becoming a favorite. He's not my most favorite. My most favorite is the flagtail Prochilidus. This fish up here, he's probably going to stay my favorite for a long time because he's a beast. But yeah, this guy coming right behind, definitely a very awesome fish to watch. I could watch this fish for hours because he's always up to stuff, always investigating. I have these snails. This tank has like 1,000 snails. You can see them all on the wood, and he just comes and like bothers them, knocks them over. I can feed anything to this fish, he eats it. I've tried feeding live fish, worms, as I told you, all different things to this fish, and he eats everything. Look at his stomach once again. Now, I do overfeed him to get him to grow, but at the same time I do provide decent water changes to help balance it out. But yeah, everyone, I just wanted you guys to meet Indominus. Now, this is actually the first fish I named on my own. I do have other fish that have names like Danos, but you guys usually name my fish. So this is like the first fish I actually named myself, maybe because he's my favorite or maybe because I was just tired of saying Jaguar Dovi. But yeah, meet Indominus, and he's 3 inches now, and I want to give you guys just a look at him as he grows, as he matures. And I'll just finish off this video with some more clips because just watching this guy is pretty awesome. Really quickly before I end this video, in this aquarium, his sister is back there. She looks like a regular jaguar. She is, I'd say, how big is she? She's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches maybe. She looks like a regular jaguar, but yeah, she's in there. And this guy. Yeah, catch you guys on the next one.